Hey guys, it's Troy here, and it's just talk time. Talk about several things. I've got a list of a few topics I just wanted to share with you guys. The first and foremost is some really good news for you, my subscribers. For a while, I've been sharing with you about some of the discount codes that I've got, and I've been recommending to you that if you like vintage pens like I do, and you know that I like both new and old. So if you like old vintage pens and you like some of the pens I've been showing you here on this channel for a while, you know too that I've probably been sharing with you a discount code for antiquedigger.com. And talking with Greg over at Antique Digger, we worked out something even a little better. We've upped the amount of the discount, full 10% off anything that you would purchase at antiquedigger.com using the discount code TROY, T-R-O-Y. So, one of the things about when you buy vintage pens, you're probably really used to the idea of buying modern pens and some at really good prices when you're looking for bargains, and you're probably trying to catch eBay, and you may be finding prices on eBay for an unknown quantity, not necessarily restored. But if you're looking for quality, decent, nice pens like I've been buying, you probably saw a video that I just did on this one. It's an old Conklin from 1925, or let's say from sticking with the 20s, from about 1927, with a wahl-eversharp that I've got here that I just ran out of ink and I have to either refill or clean it. I was actually going to do a video on this one and I just haven't yet. And now I'm out of ink, so I got to decide which direction I'm going to go. But antiquedigger.com, use discount code TROY to get a flat out 10% off your purchase. So let's say you find a pen for $300, just to throw out a number. Now it's down to $270. Let's say you find a $500 really primo pen. Well, guess what? 50 bucks off. Let's say you find something for $1,000. You take $100 off from it. So you get the idea. 10% off. All right. And these pens are going to have been thoroughly restored, cleaned, and will be working well. And it's from somebody that I trust when I buy my vintage pens. I've been taking advantage of his discount codes for some time now, and you can too. So for those of you who haven't, why not? I'm just telling you, it's a good way to get a known quantity and I realize you don't always know what he's going to get because he specializes in vintage. So he gets what he can that's going to be on the nicer end of stuff. He will restore it so it'll be kind of like its old glory from when it was first manufactured, or as close to it as you can get. So I think you'll appreciate the work that he does and get your chance to have a discount. All right? So be smart about your shopping. That's what I have to tell you. Also, I've already shared with you, and I know some of you have taken advantage of the discount codes for Jim Hines pens. HinesPens.com, same discount code, TROY, and you'll get 15% off from your very first order from Jim Hines. So, a couple of things on my list. T-shirts are still available. I've told you about that. Look for your link down below on how to get those. Let's see, some news. The Raleigh Pen Show. With the whole COVID-19 thing, a lot of pen shows have been canceled. And they actually had canceled the Triangle Pen Show. That was, matter of fact, going to be last weekend, as I'm sitting here looking at my calendar up here on the wall. It was going to be the last weekend. Well, didn't get a chance to go this year. That's my local pen show to me. It's in the Triangle area, the Raleigh, North Carolina area, which I live just east of Raleigh, and been going the past several years. And I don't go there and hang out the entire time. That's just not me. I don't really need the social scene, but I do enjoy going, looking, meeting people, and checking out the stuff that they have. Well, that show has been rescheduled. So the folks who put on that show signed a contract with the hotel to do the show in August, is my understanding. And as a matter of fact, that news is right on their website, trianglepenshow.com, and you can check that out. So if you're in the Triangle area, or if you're anywhere nearby, because it may be one of the few pen shows on the East Coast that doesn't get canceled, because they've already canceled the DC show. We won't be going there this year. Feel free to come on out, and hopefully we'll get a chance to meet. Let's see, what else is there to tell you? Upcoming giveaways. We actually had somebody who donated some money, and I told you that if I get any donations that came in, I was going to put it right back into the channel. And I did this time. And just out of the blue, somebody that I know was generous and said, hey, why don't you put it towards a giveaway? Okay, cool. So, got an unexpected giveaway here in my hands. I'm not going to show it to you just yet, but just to let you know, I will be giving this box away and what it contains. So keep watching. We'll have yet another giveaway, and partially paid for by one of you viewers. So thank you very much for that, and for turning around to help bless other people. Actually, I also bid on 2 more boxes. I put in an offer for a seller who's had some pens in boxes just like this. 2 more, and I'm trying to get those exclusively for the purpose of giveaway. I enjoy doing giveaways. I do. Let's see what else. I have got some of the most generous and fun to communicate with viewers of any YouTube channel I've been a part of, and I truly appreciate that. We have got some people who have chosen to bless us from time to time, and I wanted to share with you something from one of our viewers in Miami, Florida. And we've been communicating some. Actually was one of our winners from our last group of pens that we gave away, when we gave away the Waterman CC pens. This guy was actually one of our winners, and I was glad to be able to give it away. As soon as I saw the name that the random generator pulled up, I was like, I know who that is, because we've had some private communications, and had a lot of good communication back and forth as well. He wanted to send me something, so wanted to share with you. He is an artist. Matter of fact, I understand he's an art teacher in the Miami area, but he sent us, and it just arrived today, a couple of prints of his from his artwork. So he specifically said, this piece is for your son, Matthew. So isn't that pretty cool? That is a bluebird. Matter of fact, he calls it bluebird right down there at the bottom. Abdiel Acosta, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure Matthew's going to love this, and we will make sure it gets framed properly and put up probably in his room. He's actually got another set of artwork that one of our viewers had also sent some time ago of Captain America. So he'll have viewer artwork to decorate his bedroom. Yeah, probably in his bedroom is where we're going to put it. And he also sent this one here. I do have it up, right? Yep, that I do, because I can't see. But it is pretty cool. It's like a pelican. A pelican at a pelican's nest, and here the baby pelicans in a nest. So that is some really cool work. As a matter of fact, including a print of one of my original ink washes on scratch board paper. So that's what that is. That is really neat. We're going to have to get this one framed and put up as well. I enjoy some original prints from independent artists. My aunt is actually an artist, and I've got some of her original artwork too. So I'm looking forward to actually getting this together. So if you enjoy some of what you're seeing, I'm going to put links to his Instagram down below, and I am also going to put a link to his Etsy store. So if you would like to check out some of his artwork, I've been to his Instagram page a bunch of times and looked at some of his artwork. So Pelican, pretty cool, especially if you're into Pelican pens too. Yeah, I have a Pelican print, and you don't, but you can. if you go and you check out his stuff. So, pretty cool, huh? I tell you what, I've got some generous viewers, and I'm very thankful. I really enjoy my interactions with you guys on social media, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or even here on YouTube, email. I've got some of you who have emailed me back and forth. Some of it was just to say thank you for the giveaway. Other times we've had some conversations. I've had people who have contacted me for advice. I've had people who have contacted me on Instagram looking for information on how to work on an old pen. And I try to help out as best I can, looking for recommendations as to where to buy pens, whether new or old, and I'll give the best I know how. That's one of the things. I started this channel for the sole reason that I wasn't finding the resources that I wanted to find together in one place. I had to do a lot of digging. I had to find a lot of these websites, a lot of these vendors, a lot of these repair websites, YouTube videos on how to do something. I had to go searching for them and searching for them. I wasn't finding the answers that I wanted on occasion, and I certainly wasn't finding them all in a convenient location. And I was looking for a video channel to help give me ideas to help build my collection. And I found a few. YouTubers who actually had some decent information as to their collection and what they found in their collection that they liked, which is one of the reasons why I share what I have found. And quite honestly, yeah, I took some of the advice that they had given, so you'll see some similar pens, but also I'm one of the few channels that will show you old stuff. So you can get some vintage pens in, some ideas for your collection to look at and maybe appreciate some of the historical pens in terms of, I mean, I'm looking at 95 years old, folks. A 95-year-old pen. I've got pens over a century old behind me here in my collection. I have a great respect for the history that went into them, the amount of work that went into them, the fact that they're still around after a century, and I can pick it up and use it like some individual man or woman or business owner may have done a century ago. I enjoy that. And of course, modern pens, it's how we all got, most of us anyway, got started. And I've got a bunch of modern pens, love them too. Some I'll use a lot, some not so much. Some I found are great, and some not so much. My pen of the day, for instance, is probably it's an English-made pen, Conway Stewart 75. This is what I have for today, and you can check on my Instagram account, and you'll see where I do my pen of the day kind of thing, and you'll see pictures of what I'm doing. But it's an old lever filler from like the 1940s or 50s, I think maybe into the 50s, not sure. I'm going off the top of my head. And also sitting here on my desk, a more modern pen, matter of fact brand new, is the Faber-Castell Hexo, and I've done a video on this. I've done a video on the Conway Stewart. I've done a video on that Conklin that I showed you. So I try to share with you things that I've found that if you're adventurous enough, you can actually find some really good writers. You may be able to fix up a few of your own pens, or I can share with you where to get them done and refurbished so that you can enjoy them and maybe build a collection, buy, sell, trade, whatever floats your boat. That's what I love about this hobby. There are so many styles, colors, varieties, construction, materials that went in, different levels of craftsmanship that went into a lot of these pens. That's what I love about this hobby, is you can find inks galore, right up here. All kinds of new inks, old inks, every color under the known spectrum kind of thing. So that's what I got. If you're a subscriber to this channel, thank you. And if you're not, why not? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button on some of our videos too. Let's see. I already covered just about everything that was on my list. So 10% off. Big whopping 10%. AntiqueDigger.com. 15% at Jim Hines for your first purchase from Jim at HinesPens.com. Triangle Pen Show coming up. T-shirts are still available. Subscribe to the channel. I've got more giveaways on the way. Spread the word about the channel. Really appreciate you guys. And check out Abdiel Acosta's Instagram and Etsy pages so you can check out his artwork and maybe purchase your own print. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to my rambling as I'm sitting here. I'm very grateful. I'm just an ordinary guy with sometimes extraordinary opportunities to be able to sit here and share. And I thank my God that I'm a blessed man with my family, my job, with people who I can affiliate with and communicate with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being supportive. I'll talk to you during the next video.